Hello and welcome to this edition of Rolling Sports. This is where you meet the athletes. I'm Tyler Rowland. We're coming to you from the live period shootout, and I'm with Stefan Soh of Good, Better, Best Academy in North Carolina. And Stefan, it's good to see you here. First off, let's talk a little bit about this event and talk a little bit about your last year, how you've been doing, and how the development process is going.
I think this last year I've been trying to just refine all my tools and really work on my pick and roll and just being an overall leader to my team. And so that's what we're coming to this summer, to work on bringing the team together and everyone defining their role before we get into our season.
Mm-hmm. And it sounds like that is something when it comes to what you mentioned, so important to do the things away from the ball, the little leadership tools that make a team. Talk about the importance of that, because that's such a good thing to focus on, because a lot of time it's, awards or, hitting X amount of threes or something.
I think cutting off the ball, getting open, flashing to the ball, setting off ball screens and still rolling, all that is important, because that can create one more open shot or put you in position to get one more rebound or anything else. So just doing the little things off the ball is just as important as doing the things on the ball, scoring, passing.
Mm-hmm. And is there any player, like collegiately or professionally, that you look to emulate yourself after?
I like Rajon Rondo because I'm more of a pass first player. I like to get my teammates involved while being aggressive myself. I also like Jalen Brunson, but I think he plays well off too.
Mm-hmm. And let's talk a little bit about your school, Good, Better, Best. Talk about the academy and what you like about it. It just seems everybody has such a strong bond there. You see a lot of great attitudes on the court in addition to growing talent.
I think the main thing that attracted me to the school in general is everyone has the same goal. Everyone wants to work hard. Everyone's putting in the work. Everyone's at practice. Everyone works hard, and I love that. It's like I feel it's a great harmony in my way. A great team harmony.
Mm-hmm. Academically, what's something, maybe a club you're in or some kind of involvement in that school?
Academically, right now I'm not focusing on clubs, but I'm doing a lot of ACT prep just so I can, show coaches how well of a student I am off the court as well as on the court. Right now I have a 4.2 GPA, so I'm just working on getting that, aiming for a 30 to 32 rankings for the ACT.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned a 4.2. It sounds like you put a heck of a lot into your academics. Talk about, for that young person maybe watching, talk about the importance of it.
I think the importance of academics is insane. It's just as important as being good on the court, because being good academically opens way more doors for you. It can bring you so much further if you really focus on your academics. And it shows coaches that you're dedicated to both ends of the court, both sides of the game.
Mm-hmm. And what's a cool fact about yourself? Maybe a hobby you have, or maybe a neat fact that maybe not a lot of people know?
I really like to travel, and I travel pretty much the entire world except for Asia.
Wow, that is pretty neat. And lastly, Stefan, are there any shout-outs you'd like to give?
Shout out to all my teammates. Shout out to Caden Bell, CJ Austin, Carter Bullock, Quinton, Trey Jones, Malcolm, Jalik Nichols, Christian Bell. I think that's all my teammates. We all work hard. Everybody. Darius, too.
Awesome. Stefan Soh, thank you for being on. Be sure to stay tuned. Check out Commonwealth Basketball Group. You'll see plenty of Stefan and his teammates at this live period shootout. And be sure to check local providers in North Carolina. Good, Better, Best. Had the opportunity to see them last year, interview one of their players, and we thank you all for tuning in and watching this episode of Rolling Sports, where you meet the athletes.